Hey, this is Hear Me Out Who Weeps. Hello, anyone who's watching, and thank you for watching this. Um, I was thinking, what if I'm wrong? What if all the things I think I know, what if I'm wrong about them? What if the accumulated knowledge of the years that I've been alive and trying to sort out information from misinformation, disinformation, and lies, because there's plenty of that to go around. I mean, it's as far as I can tell, our reality is just saturated in lies. Um, so, what if I'm wrong about stuff? I go through life and try to do, try to make it as best as I can, try to sort things out, try to handle the stuff that happens, try to survive in the world I live in the country I live in the society I live in the state I live in, with the people I live with, try and manage, try and make things work right as good as I can, try and figure things out, try and overcome that which is against me, try and be upright so that I can look at myself in the mirror and not be disgusted by what I see. Just try to be a decent, preferably, hopefully good person. I mean, I ultimately I see that that's um, unattainable goodness, not as a human being, not in this reality. But I try and do those things. What if I'm wrong? I mean, I don't think I am. But people that are in delusion don't think they're wrong. They're deluded. They're in delusion. They think that they're right. The misinformation, the lies that they have, they think are true. But they're wrong. But they're in delusion, so they don't know. What if I'm one of those people? I mean, what's the guarantee that I'm not one of those people? Other people that I see, other people that I meet, other people that share their thoughts, other people that say what they think is true. How do I know that they're not one of those people? So many people saying so many things, many of which are contradictory. And if it's contradictory, unless there's more to it that resolves the contradiction, if it's contradictory, by definition, one of them cannot be right. So how do I know? I'm trying to sort all this stuff out. Well, I'm pretty sure one thing that I'm almost certain of is that I will die. I'll be really, really, really surprised if that does not happen. I'm basically assured of death. Since I'm assured of death, there's basically, as far as I can see, two options. Either this life is utter futility and there's no hope, or this life actually has meaning and purpose, and the hope that there is... Oh, my light just went out. Dang it. It just went dark. I gotta turn my light back on. The hope and purpose that there is will reign supreme. Now, I've become convinced, even in my lack of faith, that Yiwei, that's how I pronounce his name, my misunderstanding of how to pronounce his name. His name means he exists and he is existence. That's my understanding of what his name means. But he is superior to our reality. He's more real than our reality. And, oh, I lost my train of thought when the light went out. That his existence and his character and his makeup and who he is does not depend on me and my understanding. It does not depend on what I think of him. It does not depend on my faith, whether or not I have belief in him or not. It does not depend on my ability to reason things out. It does not depend on my intelligence. It does not depend on my goodness or lack thereof. It does not depend on me at all. But I depend on him, on his existence. So, with the options of death and futility and purpose and meaning, if death is just the end, then it is all futility. It's meaningless. I mean, there can be transitory meaning. There can be like meaning that you just assign to it because you like something. But what happens when things change? You end up not liking what you used to. Something that you used to think was valuable or meaningful, you find out you change your mind, or you find out that it's not. Is it just waste of time? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of growing? What's the purpose of learning? To benefit other people before you die? I mean, that's nice, and they can benefit other people before they die. What happens when everyone dies? What's the purpose? It's just transitory. It's just here today, gone tomorrow. I mean, that's all of it. So I think really what it is that the Creator has me. It's not as much that I have the Creator, is that He has me. Because I've had times where if I could have gotten rid of Him, I would have. But I can't. Because it's like when you see the sun in the sky, and you see the sun shining, and you feel its warmth, you can try to deny that the sun is in the sky. You can try to say, I don't believe the sun's in the sky anymore. But everything in you is going to be telling you, what are you doing? Of course the sun's in the sky. You can see it. You can feel it. You know it's there. You know it's there. So you're just trying to delude yourself, and it's not going to work. And that's the same kind of thing. I can try to deny him, but it won't work. He is. He's the foundation of reality, foundation of existence. I know these things are true, and I can't get away from it. And I mean, I think that's partly what I was getting at with what if I'm wrong, is that it comes back to a matter of trust. I think all of it comes back to a matter of trust. You have to trust your senses. You have to trust your reasoning. You have to trust your mind. You have to trust other people. I mean, you have to trust other people. If you don't trust other people, what are you going to do about toilet paper? What are you going to do? I mean, you cannot live completely, totally independent of every other single human being. It cannot be done. I don't think so anyways. Not from what I can see. But since he is, and since he is love, I can't see anything more important. Everything else to me is transitory. It's here today, gone tomorrow. It's fleeting. It's ephemeral. It's not lasting. That's the whole theme of Ecclesiastes Coelette. That's like the main, well, not the whole theme, but that's the main theme of one of the main themes of Coelette. He says, well, it's a word that can mean vapor, but it basically means, he's saying fleeting, fleeting, everything is fleeting. It means that it's insubstantial. So that's what the teacher in Coelette, that's what he's saying. Everything is insubstantial. Everything in our reality is insubstantial. And I see that too, and I see, if I'm wrong, it comes down to a matter of trust, just like with everything. Whether it's the people you trust, or the news you hear that you trust, or you trust your senses, you trust your intelligence, your ability to reason, you trust yourself. It's all a matter of trust. And the Creator has taken me, and the Creator has me, and the Creator is love, and where else can I put my trust? Everything else will fail. Every person will fail. Everything in this reality will fail. I mean, I try to search out if I'm wrong. I try to find where I'm wrong. I try to overcome gullibility. I used to be gullible. I think more gullible, I think. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm not more gullible now. Yeah, it all comes down to a matter of trust. And then it becomes a matter of who do you trust. And I've found that the one that has me is trustworthy. Whether I believe it or not, whether I see it or not, he is trustworthy. And it really seems to me like the rest is details. The rest is not as important. So, yeah, what if I'm wrong? I'm really tired. I almost didn't make this because I'm so tired, but I thought, wait a minute, I'm really tired. I can't think clearly. I'm not sure what I'm going to say. What a perfect time to make a video. So, that's what I did. And see, I don't see that it's a matter of how intelligent you are, how gifted you are, how spectacular you are, how capable you are. I don't think that's what it's about. I think it's about love. And that love has us. Now, love says, follow my instructions, obey my commandments. What are his commandments? To love him and love each other. That's his commandments. Now, when we fail, that's part of the growing process. And there may be punishment, but the punishment is always for the purpose of correction. It's always for the purpose of growth, even if it doesn't look like it. For the purpose of growth and correction. But that's his thing. Obey my commandments. Obey my instructions. What are his instructions? Love him, love each other. Don't murder from each other. Don't steal. That's not loving. Stealing, murdering, that's not loving. Listen to him when he says what sexuality is about and what it's for and how it's supposed to work. What we're supposed to do with it. Yeah, he has his instructions, and I mean, it can be a matter of studying to see which ones apply how and when, but they're good. His instructions are really good. I love his instructions, his commandments. I love that he gives the ones he does, and I love how sensible he is. Very, very sensible and loving and good. I love that he is love and goodness, and that love and goodness win out, and that love and goodness has control over all things. Very glad about that. Yeah, if I'm wrong, it comes back to a matter of trust. For every one of us, it's all a matter of trust. Then it becomes, who do you trust? And the only one I have found that's trustworthy is him. Yep. Okay, well, this is partly just babbling because I'm tired. So I hope this has been interesting, helpful, beneficial. Please feel free to leave comments or feedback. I value that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a very good day, night, whenever you watch this. And thanks. Au revoir. Shalom. Bye.